There are some things and then we'll actually get to the episode in hand. So first of all, well, one thing I need to clear up, which is why I wasn't able to be streaming as I wanted to be doing. And the main reason for that is PSN went down. I couldn't even get online on the PlayStation, couldn't watch YouTube, so instead what I had to do was basically just watch YouTube on my phone, keep an eye on PSN, and when it came up and running, which it did a moment ago, we're now back. And from watching YouTube, I was watching some videos through Gara and other Warframe things, and then it got me thinking about something, and I thought this would be a great first episode. So what is discussion time? And then we're going to lead into this. Discussion time is if I've got a topic on my mind,
bring them to the extraction
or
point. Happy hunting.
If there's something that may even want to get off my chest.
The Premier used to be builders, but now all they do is make war.
Sorry guys. Like, I'll be able to talk once I'll be able to like properly start the discussion when I've actually done the mission. But the question is, like, why do people... Oh yeah, sorry, that's what. So what discussion time is...
Target located. Bring them in.
The
capture target has vital information.
What discussion time is where
We need our subject brought back alive.
Right, now I can talk properly.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Okay, so what discussion time is where if there's a topic or a question that's on my mind, I can discuss it live on camera. And I'm hoping to get some other people in on these episodes. So the way how this is going to work is if the discussion is to do with the game, then I'll hopefully be doing some gameplay of that game. So the question is then, why do people leave Warframe? Because I've noticed it, like, I can kind of put an input on this just because I think it's twice I've actually left Warframe and like come back to it. This is my third time doing Warframe like properly. The first time was when I first picked up the game and I really enjoyed it. Then after a while I just undownloaded it. Removed the download. So then I kind of missed it, so I came back. And then again I got rid of it, and this is my third time of playing it. So what was it that made me get rid of the game? And what is it that makes other players quit? Now, one thing I will say about Warframe is it's a game that you can enjoy more when you're more experienced. When you first died at the game, and you know you're not that good at it, it can be awful. I think this is a great game to test your determination and drive to do something. So as you can see right now, my Warframe is level 20. It's hard to really show what level my weapons are. Well, I've got a level 12 Astilla, I've got a level 20 Dex Furis, and then my main melee weapon, which is like my main, is maxed out, like maxes out at level 30. Now I've recently got into using this Warframe, and this is kind of where I'm thinking it is, and it's when you've nothing else to do. This is kind of also the reason for the world reset in Minecraft. You know, like when you've nothing else to do. I remember the first time I quit, I just got everything fully leveled up with Valkyria. That was, so she was maxed out. The weapon I was using, which is the Broken War, that was maxed out. The Bratton, which was my weapon, that was maxed out, and the Vasto, which I never even used, was also maxed out. All the mods were fully done, and this is where the game was meant to then get better because I had everything. I needed to do. There wasn't really anything else I wanted for the game. Now I came back to the game roughly when, for the first time, roughly when Valkyria Prime came out. I thought it was a prime of my main Warframe. I thought I might as well see what everything's about. And I loved it. You know, I found the love for the game, but not fully. The main reason was I had no way to. I mean, I'm sure it's actually the fourth time I've picked up Warframe. So, you know, from enjoying it a lot to kind of enjoying it again. Now, I've had friends who I've got into the game, and you know, like they've tried it once or twice and put it down, and I think it's mainly one thing is when you're playing in a group that can kind of put you off of the game. Let's show you this, okay? Let's say you are a completely new player, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're a completely new player and I'm in the mission and I suddenly do this. This is just like a really weird example, but this is the thing, like, you know, you're in with someone who's fully leveled up, who will say, you know, they can do all this stuff for you, but then, like, basically, it's the case of this sort of level not even seeming like a level that's possible. And I think that might have something to do with it. Like, skill with the game will only ever take it so far. I'm just really quickly gonna get a screenshot of this. There was a reason for the screenshot. You know, like, your skill level in this game will only take you so far. And this is where I'm thinking people are quitting the game, because there's always going to be someone better at you than the game, and at times you're just showing off in the game. I've done it tons of times before and I've realised I'm guilty of it. Like, because there's 2 quests you have to complete in order to just be able to step out your Warframe. If I suddenly do this and leave my Warframe there, someone else is going to think, well, when can I do that? And when I explain to them that they have to get these quests in order to do it, one of them being they have to get over Mastery Rank 5, it will make it seem really bad. And I'm just trying to think, is there any other reasons why people leave the game? Because obviously there is. It's obviously not just...
Follow the Lotus.
It's obviously not a case of just people... I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Alright, back up loading. It's also a case of just... How to put it? The game can seem to get repetitive after a while. Now, I will be continuing this discussion within a few days, and I'll actually be bringing people who play the game into this perspective, because I want to get other people's perspective on this. Now, as I say, I've said what my perspective is, and it's because I was only ever focusing on one Warframe. That's what made me quit, but there are other reasons. So, the people I'm going to get on is, I'm going to get Zolnova what? I'm going to get Zolnova into the discussion, who has been a long time player of the game. Like, he fanboys this game, I think it is safe to say. I'll also be getting in Quantum into the discussion, because he is someone who never even saw himself playing this game. If someone spoke to him about the game, he would be someone who just rolled their eyes. as well as having my perspective, who is someone who's quit the game, and we'll see if we can actually figure out why it is people do leave Warframe. What makes the new players leave, and is there a way how we can possibly convince people to start playing the game again? Now, the thing that made me come back to the game the second time was something that seemed interesting, which was the Plains of Eidolon update, and this is not where I got Gara from before people start guessing. But I basically heard that Warframe was getting an open world update, and I thought this was where you could have like a ton of different people. It was going to be a little bit like the relays, but it was going to be, you still had your weapons and you could attack all the things. You know, like there would be these big boss raids, a bit like how Sword Art Online and Elder Scrolls Online and World of Warcraft and things worked. I was very disappointed when I found out that wasn't the case, but that was an interesting prospect for me, and that's when I actually did the world, you know, the Plains of Eidolon update video. And then obviously when I found out it wasn't going to be that is kind of what made me leave again. But now I've actually got the Warframe Gara, and I have been like deciding she's going to remain. This is what's got me back into the game, but I can see it happening now. Exactly what happened before with Warframe is going to happen again. I'm going to say this right now, I can see myself leaving the game another time, and it is the whole thing of people will get bored of the same old. The only reason I'm in Mantle doing this thing right now is because this is a mission I never have to focus on. I can pretty much play this mission on autopilot, and that's kind of what I'm doing. But if I was trying to chat to you guys, let's say I was trying to chat to you guys in the Void, in an Exterminate mission with a level 1 Warframe, then I believe I would have a different story. But the fact I can do this all on auto means I am able to discuss this with you guys. I am interested in seeing what you guys think on this whole topic. Like, why do you think it is that people leave Warframe? Is it something I've said? If you've left the game, was it a reason? Like, I'm genuinely interested in this. At the same point, have you experienced the same problems, like trying to get friends to play it? Why have they said they don't want to play the game if they have actually said they don't want to play it? Let me know down below, and also if you've got any topics for discussion time, also let me know that. It can be a topic about literally anything. I'm wanting this to become like a regular series. Also with the channel, I'm going to be trying out a load of new things. Like, this is the first experimental thing I'm trying on the channel, because whatever does seem to get the best results is going to get its own YouTube channel. I've been wanting to make another channel for a while now, and I am going to be I've wanted to make another channel for a while now, and I think I want to make it just around one topic. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Why do people leave Warframe? What are your thoughts on discussion time? Is it something I should continue? And just let me know in the comments below. This discussion will be getting a second part, which we will be discussing as we play the game. Yeah, so we'll be getting, hopefully, I'm saying hopefully because I don't know if people will be doing this discussion. If we can get Quantum in, Zonova should definitely be in to do it. I'm not saying he absolutely will be, but hopefully Zona will want to do this discussion as well. And we'll find out from all perspectives why this happens. Because I'm actually really curious on solving this thing. But once we extract, that will be the end of the discussion, and probably the end of the episode. But thanks for watching this. I will be streaming Overwatch in a few moments' time. Come back to the actual streaming thing I've been trying to do, and then later on tonight we will be doing Warframe again. Yeah guys, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys in a moment with Overwatch. Bye for now.